We saw this writing on the wall.
It said, "Leave or die."
How many occupants are there in this house?
You've had people coming and going, and you've had death.
I was under spiritual attack.
Release her right now. This was a demonic possession.
God commands you to leave her now.
El Dorado, Oklahoma. A tiny farming community with a population of under 550 people. It's a town for those who enjoy the rural lifestyle and all it has to offer.
My name is Barbara K. Solis. My father's name is Rogelio Solis, Roy for short, and my mother's name is Gloria.
I met Roy when I was working as a certified nurse's aide, and we dated for like 11 months, and then we got married.
I would definitely say that my parents are best friends.
Roy and I pulled up in the driveway. We both got out of the car. We wanted to look around.
We were walking toward the backyard to see how big it was.
We saw this writing on the wall.
I looked up and seen this writing and said, "Leave or die."
I kept thinking it was maybe a prank.
Like some kid had wrote it on there.
I didn't pay no attention to it.
Neither one of us thought nothing of it, and we kind of just blew it off. Me and Roy decided to go ahead and buy the house. All of my family loves animals.
Right now we have Pongo.
Pongo's a toy chihuahua. He's always with my mom. You know, that's my mama's baby. Before we moved into the house, Pongo was very active. As soon as we walked in the house, he turned into a totally different dog. He was nervous. He was skittish.
He would stare at stuff for long periods of time, like he was in a deep, deep trance.
Well, when we got into the house, it took maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But for some strange reason, Pongo, he started losing his hair at a rapid rate that was unnatural.
He was going bald. It was worrying me, and I decided to take him to the vet.
The vet could not figure out what was wrong with him. He ran every single test known to man.
It was upsetting to see him like that, because we love that little dog, you know?
It was Christmas time. My mother went to wrap my presents in the kitchen. I was watching TV with Pongo.
Pongo started barking, letting us know something was around. As soon as I stepped into the kitchen, I heard it. I heard a growl.
I heard my mother scream. She said, I heard a growl. I said, well, Pongo's the only dog in the house. She said, no. This was a deep, deep growl right beside her.
It really frightened me. Didn't to me sound like any animal from this world. And I still can't explain it.
I didn't believe my wife. She told me she heard a dog or something in the house, a big dog. There was no dog around the neighborhood or anything that could have possibly done that.
My dad, he wasn't there, he didn't experience it, so he didn't believe it.
Oh, Gloria, you're just imagining things. It's on in your head, or, you know, he didn't believe me.
When I first heard that our house used to be a church, I thought, well, God's present, but God doesn't scare you out of your wits. I would think that good spirits would be attracted to it.
I was thinking that when it used to be a church, that they had funerals in there, and that maybe there was bodies buried around our home. Two weeks after that, Roy and I were both sound asleep. Pongo was in bed with us, and he was growling and barking.
Pongo was really scared. Like he saw something.
And I thought maybe there was someone in the house.
I woke up and I said, what's going on? And I felt something that was burning in my hair on the top of my head.
I turned over to look at Roy. I said, Roy, oh my God, look at you. His hair was coming out in clumps. And he said, oh my God, look at you.
I said, Gloria, you got some markings in your face. And I seen a cross. I was looking at her face and I seen a cross right in her forehead. My hair started falling off in chunks. I had a patch in my head, on the top of my head, and it was burning. Well, I was panicking because I didn't know what happened. When we go to bed at night, we lock our house up real well.
Roy and I checked everything. We went through the house. No intruders. It frightened me a lot. I was really scared.
I told her, I said, Gloria, I should have believed you more or paid more attention to what you was telling me than I was.
My name is Kimberly Gostad. We lived in the Sully's house for approximately a year and a half. My son, Jason, he had heard voices.
There were a lot of small things that I heard, like people talking when nobody was there. I heard 2 small children's voices, and one man's voice. I really couldn't understand them, but it seemed like they were right in the same room with me, just talking. I just felt threatened and scared, and I kind of felt the urge just to run out of the house.
When I heard about the kid had lived there before, I wanted to cry, I wanted to run. I didn't know what to do.